Hello, welcome back to the Film Guys Zack Snyder #1. Today, just ran across this article. Just came out today. Cosmic Book News, James Gunn out at DC as Netflix eyes darker direction. Claims, rumor by Mac McCall. Similar to what we have been told, it's again and said that James Gunn would be out as head DC Studios once Warner Bros. Discovery is sold. Recall, I first reported the news James Gunn went YouTube tour and questioned his future at DC. Both Deadline and Puke News backed up what I said following Netflix winning the bid to buy WBD. Gunn and Peter Safran ran Bloomberg in desperate attempt to save their jobs. Right, absolutely. Now YouTuber Pulse, who apparently has industry connections, says new industry chatter backs up what we've been hearing. James Gunn may not be a part of DC's future once Warner Bros. Discovery completes a potential sale. Well, that's a fucking good thing, and we know it is. You know what I'm saying? It says, while we have been told Gunn is out, particularly with Paramount's purchase of WBD, the YouTuber says even with Netflix, it's looking like Gunn will be out. The reason, according to the YouTuber, Gunn's DCU is too goofy. No fucking shit. They want Zack Snyder. Like, let's stop playing games. Like, we know what it is, man. It says that Superman criticized as cartoonist and fake. Duh. That's what he is. That's what James Gunn's Superman is. In the new video titled revealing Netflix big DC Plan exclusive, Tyon Pulse relayed comments says came from an industry insider. Industry analysts raising doubts about Gunn's creative direction and long-term future at DC Studios. Toast described James Gunn's Superman as leaning too far into silliness, echoing concerns allegedly shared by analysts who was said to have business involved in the industry. No shit. It says James Gunn has took it and become almost like a cartoon that is actually the word that has been used to describe it. So, just when people thought that Snyder fans were crazy, or like, now you have executives saying the same thing we have been saying all this time, all these years. Fucking Netflix executives think James Gunn is too goofy. Like, and no amount of paid shields is going to tell real-minded, unsheeped people different. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants James Gunn. That's what we have been saying. I have been saying all week. Nobody wants James Gunn in with these characters. Yes, this is coming from Cosmic Book News, but he's been right. It says, while praising parts of the film pointed to moments that didn't land, there's 3 or 4 moments in it that makes you go, oh, for God's sake, saving the squirrel with Superman saved the squirrel. Bit silly. Thank you, Netflix exec, or whoever the fuck told. Be honest, the Netflix execs have finally grown a brain, and now they know they do not want silly, dumb shit. Just like us. And the Snyderverse don't want this dumb shit. They don't want this dumb shit for these classic, iconic DC characters. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it again. Fire James Gunn. Saving a fucking squirrel. Nobody gives a shit. fire James Gunn. The rest of this article was just, he says, he also highlighted a specific action sequence that analysts reported flagged as weak. This is crazy. They says a lot of analysts and a lot of people in the industry looked at that and said that scene was not good. It didn't feel like a war zone. It felt like a cartoon. It felt not real. It felt plastic. It felt fake. This is coming from industry insiders, from what they say and the executives are saying. It also goes to say they will not scrap this universe and start again. They just won't. Then it says, however, that doesn't mean Gunn is locked in long term. Even though they won't do a full reset, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll stick with Gunn. Okay? Whatever you want to call it. Slowly phase Gunn out. Slowly phase his cast members out and bring back who we really fucking want. Period. Nobody cares about James Gunn's DCU. It's dead. James Gunn's DCU is dead on arrival. Supergirl, Man of Tomorrow. We only want to see Lobo. I just don't, come on, man. And of course they saying they won't scrap the universe. They lie. You feel me? Acting like this shitty universe from James Gunn been around long enough for them not to scrap it. Nah. You feel me? DCU was around for 15 films. You scrap it. But all of a sudden, this new shitty James Gunn universe, which the execs don't even want, don't even like, just like us, the Snyderverse fans. And now all of a sudden, Gunn is out. About to be out. Most likely out. You feel me? It's just too funny, man. It says, how do you bring Batman, the biggest character in DC, arguably, into this project when it's done like a kid's cartoon? Absolutely. It's just crazy. The DCU will fail. This article keeps going on. It's crazy. It's a lot of question and answers. I'm gonna put a link in the description. But yeah, man, James Gunn, this universe is just set to fail bad. But yeah, this is just another rumor mill. Don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds good. We want James Gunn out, and that's the first step. Period. Restore the Snyderverse, bring Zack back. We're not stopping. See you next time.